Hey, what is up, everybody? I don't normally do event review videos just because we have so many people who do that, I think. But this time I was like, what the hell? I'll go ahead and record my experience with the event overall. I'll give you my impression on this right here is that I actually don't really care much for this skin. Now you're probably asking, well, you bought one, why'd you buy one? Well, that's because I do like it on the aircraft specifically. So I play a lot of CV, and I always test skins on CVs too, and I like the kind of iridescent blue, metallic. Anyways, I found it to be pleasant on the aircraft carrier, so although it's kind of meh on the ship, I found it to be worth getting for the CV life. So just a side note on that. Now, also on these F-19s, yeah, they're good. If you guys are wondering if you should get the F-19s for sure, especially with Midway. In fact, developers took forever nerf and strike switch, so I don't know if they will actually follow through with nerfing the F-19s, but right now they really do in the general online play really put carriers back into power where we've seen them before in the past. And I personally like it, but I know that a lot of people are going to be complaining about them, and so it really wouldn't surprise me if we see them get nerfed. Now moving on to the event here, it's just a pretty typical event. The rewards are, they're just whatever they are, guys. The 100 art coins I feel like is not really that good. I think it should have been 150. But of course, you guys have to realize that this is literally an inflation on art coins. So, there's 2 million players and they give 100 art coins out. That's 200 million art coins in circulation. So I know they can't give too many out, but at the same time, I feel like it could have been maybe 150. The Room 162D is a really good air defense. I think it was the first air defense with AoE introduced into it that was that you could just put on any ship. So to see it now put back into cycle, I feel like it's been ran a lot, but I know there's still new players every single day coming into the space, so this is a great opportunity for them. And if you had picked one up in the past, and it never hurts to get a second one. You know what I mean? Most ships require at least 2 open air defenses if they're not a premium ship with blocked everything. So this isn't. I feel like they could have done better, but at the same time, I think it's a win overall. This ship is ugly. It's so ugly. Oh my god. I'm gonna buy it, but I don't know if I'll ever use it. And the main event. So looking at this right here, I don't know anything about the grenade launcher or if it's good or not. I do know the Fetna 2 is solid, so let's start spinning, guys, so we get here as we talk about it. And the cannon is pretty decent. I don't have the Evo yet, so I'd like to pick that up. Although, honest to God, if I grabbed it, I probably still would never use it. Even though it's a fantastic ship, especially if you're someone who likes that kind of multi-role, capable of everything. That's definitely one of them. Alright, so now that's my second Fetna 2. I'd like to say that I did spin a few times before I started this, and on my very first spin, out of 10, I got my first Fetna, or whatever that's called. And I think it's a pretty good long-range missile, as I understand it. Now, to talk about Midway a little bit, there's no... Yes, it's good. It's going to be great. Is it going to be better than Charles? Absolutely not. It's going to be a different side of Charles. Like, it's players who have one will appreciate the other. I believe that Midway has much less anti-sub capabilities and is more vulnerable to subs on both spectrums from not only the SLBM side because of there being, I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but there is less anti-air on Midway, and there's less helicopters. So yeah, I think overall Midway is going to struggle against subs and against aircraft carriers too. If aircraft carriers are trying to attack it from far away, I don't know how good the anti-air is, so I actually can't say too much about that. But I do know that the consistency on the spotting factor, that's going to be nice. Being able to open in an environment, especially online multiplayer, where I can deploy 2 fighters and take them up into the air and have the one fighter go in there and die and attack from a range outside of the anti-air space with 2 fighters. That's going to be huge on the DPM side. It's not going to be as viable in competitive play because operating 2 aircraft at the same time in competitive play isn't as good because of anti-air missiles, and the AI doesn't always flare them. But in just the general online play, where players don't always use their anti-air missiles, it can become very powerful. So I can definitely see Midway being one of the best carriers, obviously. We really just, you know what? This is taking too long. Let's do it like this. All right, I cannot do one at a time. That takes too long. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. As for the other rewards here, 5 arc coins, the cannon's okay. Speed boost is... I mean, I'd rather see premium heals in there for a speed boost, but I know some people who are on that gold grind, they could appreciate these advanced consumables. Ooh, I gotta stir my noodles here. Cooking at the same time here. Nope. Nope. So basically the way I do this is once I decide that I either do or do not want the lottery ship, I basically go until I get the lottery ship, or until we spin all the way there and it guarantees us. And basically whatever we get on the way there is just a bonus. So I'd really like to see the other missile there, the Fetna, the Fetna 2, that'd be nice to have an extra, although that I have 2 now, I'm pretty set. Oh, actually, no, the third one for the Project 903, yeah. So that would be nice to pick up that one, and obviously 2 of the grenade launchers would be fantastic for our Richelieu and Alsace. And like I said, the Evo is just a bonus on the way there. Oh, speak of the devil, there she is. Nice to see her. All right, added to the fleet. Not too bad. Two missiles and 1 lotto ship, previous lotto ship. That's nice because you don't, from my experience, you honestly don't always get that second lotto ship. And I've never, of course, chased anything really past whenever. Ooh, there's one. I try not to chase the equipment past whenever I get the main event ship, just because that's just an endless pit. So honestly, I really like to see the main lottery ships show up. I don't know, maybe $20, $40 in, just to give me time to pick up some of the other stuff. Because if I get the main ship, lotto ship too early, then, anyways, yeah, if I get it too early, then it doesn't give me time to pick up all the rest of the equipment. And that's sometimes the reason I don't have some of these equipment. Kind of like this missile right here. I didn't pick it up on the last event because I believe it was in the Ningbo lottery, and I got Ningbo super quick. So that was both fortunate and unfortunate, but at the same time, here I am picking it up anyway, so it's always great. But the amount of times I must say I've actually had to run down the lottery ship to 1,200 spins is probably 50-50. For those with less experience with the Modern Warship lottery system, I have a ton of experience with it, and I would say if you ever go into it not prepared to go 1,200 spins, the times you don't win it, you're gonna feel robbed. And if those are the only times that you did do it, the times where you could have got it because you did maybe of that one bad experience, can kind of hinder the perception of the system. People sometimes feel robbed and cheated, but I've got this ship pretty consistently in the early times, and I've got it. Hey, hell yeah! There's my second one. So I'm locked in now. We're just looking for midway. That's all I care about now. I have everything I want. I don't care about the cannon, and I don't care about the rest of the stuff. I mean, the rest of it's just bonus. I kind of want the third missile, but you know, it is what it is. It'll just allow for some devious loadouts. Come on, Midway. Now I would really like a Midway to show up sooner, so it'd be cheaper. But we'll see what we get. I just spent all my art coins too, so it'd be nice to kind of get a buff in art coins. I seem to be getting a reasonable amount. Nope. What's pretty cool is you can actually, if you look closely, you can tell if you get it or not before the results actually show up. So we'll see if we can catch it before the results show up. Nope, we didn't get it. I could probably make this go quicker, but nope, we didn't get it. Dang, we got some art coins though and some gold. 150 gold. Oh, we gotta buy some more. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that just because I'm chasing Midway now. And oh yeah, sweet, right on. Come on, come on, come on! Yay, stickers! Okay, where was we? Oh yeah. I'm gonna do the one at a time now, just because that one could be Midway, and I don't want to spend an extra 100 and something rolls if I can get it in 5. Oh. Come on, baby girl. We got some matchmaking to tear up. I got 2 Hellcats waiting. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get it right here. We're gonna get it right here. This is now a $60 Midway. No, a $63 Midway, because I got the spins. So here we go. Let's see if we can get her. Nope. 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 Negative. Having a bit of rough luck here. This is unfortunately the dark side of the lottery system that you have to accept. Because sometimes this is on the front and sometimes this is on the back. And for players who don't have a lot of capital to invest, if this bad luck is on the front of it, then it leaves them with a bad taste in their mouth. But we'll get it. She's ours. She's just probably going to cost a little more. I'm going to say either this go or next go we get her. Hopefully we don't have to chase her down. Especially since we're locked in with all the rewards we want. And plus I'm cooking food right now. And so I really want this to hurry up. I don't want to have to splice the video together too much. Come on, Midway. Negative. She's playing hard to get. If you guys spun and got Midway, drop in the comments below how many spins it took you guys to get. Ooh, how those noodles looking. Ooh, I'm gonna have to start working on that sauce soon. All right. We're out of. We got one spin. Negative. $80 Midway. Have we finished this yet? Nope, not yet. We'll get a few spins right here on this when we buy this ugly thing. Oh, look, there's our ITT or our Evo. Anyways, what was we doing? I got distracted. Oh yes, we're spinning. Spin, spin, spin. Negative. Mamma mia. Still no luck. Negative. We haven't actually got anything the past $20. Actually, I'd probably say $30 just because it was the end of that second half of that second round of spins that I didn't get anything. It was all kind of on the front, I'd say 100 spins, which is nice, but looks like it's going to really make me pay for Midway regardless. Come on, girl. I think the game probably heard me. It was like, all right, you're going to come get it, or we're going to make you pay for it. Sheesh. Oh, bowl. Nope. Loading up on that gold. Jeez, these noodles are done. I'm going to pause this. All right, I'm back at it. Now that our noodles have been properly placed in their new home. And you guys are probably wondering, what kind of noodles were they? Well, they were delicious. I can tell you that. And you guys just imagine your favorite noodles and fill the blank with that. Oh, one spin. Come on, Midway. I got things to do. I gotta take you out and slap some noobs. All right, we are now looking at a $100 Midway. And we have been on a dry spill for the past $40. We haven't got shit. which I'm not really that salty about because, like I said, we got what we wanted. But it is an interesting observation, isn't it? It's just a part of the lottery system that you have to accept. Because I can tell you this right now. If there was not a guarantee, I would never chase these ships. Like, oh my god, bro. Could you imagine the hole you would have to get into chasing down some of these ships? Like I said, it's been about a 50... At this point, I've been playing the game for 3 years, and I've participated in nearly every single lottery event getting the ship. And I can say that about 50% of the time I have to lean on the petty system to give it to me at the 1200 spins. I would say probably a good 2 handful of times though that I've gotten the ship really early within $20 or $40. So I mean, it's not crazy if someone tells me that they got the ship and only had to spend 40 on it or 20 on it. I'm like, yeah, it happens. Well, you also sometimes have to run it down, so that's what we are currently working on. She's gonna be expensive. Charles de Gaulle, she made me run it down. She was 1200 spins. I can say Nigbu was super convenient, thank God. Nigbu only costed me 40, and I went and bought it on my brother's account, and it also only costed me $40. So that was like crazy. I just think meant to be, you know what I mean? Like, because I got it for him, so me and him could just cannon snipe people. And I still got to make a video on, by the way, the MK76 with 2 Nigbos. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned for that. That is some fun time, man. I think Unknown joined us for once. We had 3 at one point, and it was just lead all. And plus the fact that they're anti-air too, like we shut down, it was fucking beautiful. They're not completely useless. I can tell you that they're definitely a point of interest for those who already have the cannon and have Ningbo. I would definitely say visit that combination. Alrighty. Ouch. Oh man, I probably had the spins. Shoot. I should have tested those first. Oh well. Got an extra spins. Alright, come on. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it now. We're gonna get it now. And I should have got the free spins, and I should have bought the ship and got those spins and tested those spins before I spent the money. But oh well. We'll see. I do like that the lottery gets you through the event though. Like they have had it a few times where it didn't do that, and I did not like it. Like I do want to get through the event when I'm playing the lottery. In case a developer comes across this video, I like that. I think most players like that. I think people who are spinning for free though, I think they hate it. Hey, our dry spells broke. What was it, like a $60 dry spell? Anyways, love to see it. Now we can do ×3 on Project 903. Really get a flare bait though, because I think the reload time on that missile is long. We won't be able to induce a flare and follow up with it. And there's one of those cannons. Cool. I already have a few of them, so I'm not really tripping on it too hard. I kind of want the extra grenade launcher though. Now that I kind of starting to lean into this many spins, I'm like, I would like to have the extra one. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, the swap system that they've introduced recently there it is. Hey, it's such a blessing. I mean, it was so needed, man. I have so many items, and Just have to sit there and figure out where it was, go to that ship, take it off that ship, swap it with something else, then go back. There's so much going on with it, even though it was an improved system to the system we had before that. For those who are around long enough, it has definitely been a continuously improved feature over the game that I appreciate, and I think every player appreciates. We don't have anything that needs 3 grenade launchers, so that's really just a quality of life add to our inventory. Sheesh. Nope, still don't get it. Alright, let's make these spans real quick. Actually, let's go. Let's buy this. Damn, I keep clicking too far. Still too far. Still too. There it is. Okay, let's buy this ugly thing. I don't really know why I'm buying it, to be honest with you. Anyways. Okay, cool. What was this? Through Earth. Oh, it's a decal. Okay. Anyways, we now have 10 more spins. We don't have to click 7 times. We can click 3 times and then 1 time. That's why I did it. 3 times, not 2 times. Okay, maybe more. You know, Midway, you can show mercy at really any point. I think it's just finding this to be funsome. I don't even think that's a word. All right. We are looking at a $140 Midway. Woo woo! My CV endeavors cost me so much. Like, I have to buy 2 aircraft, 2 of any aircraft, just because Charles is now Midway. And when I ever do get around to actually participating in a tournament for Nemesis. Hello. Thank you. Cool. All right. Charles is ours. She's ours now, but she cost $140. Great. We'll keep throwing the spins here. Just that was a lot of art coins. I'll take that honestly. Like load me up with the next 135 spins of that. No. I cannot believe this was 30 minutes of spinning from Midway. That's crazy. Yeah. Now remember, on these pity systems, like, I had to go all the way, but somebody, somewhere, spun 1 time and got this thing. So, remember that too, guys. It's happened to me before. Twice. That's what I'm talking about. Sheesh. I was Artcoin broke. Just bought a B2, and then I bought Hammerhead, and then Black Shark, the helicopters. So that cost most of my Artcoin stash. I don't know why I really wanted them, but just kind of out of nowhere. wanted them. Even though they came out, I think when they came out, I just wasn't wanting to spend a lot of money on the game. And I wasn't interested in helicopters as much at that time. And now helicopters are kind of OP. Hammerhead's really good. Black Shark's not really that great right now, but I feel like it will be eventually. So I picked it up anyways because it's somewhat cheap in perspective to the expensive helicopters. And it has really good range. And it looks slick, so yeah, I got it. I cannot believe, I have no idea though, why in the hell, what, I don't know, I'll go to it later, but that Russian helicopter, hey, there it is. I don't know if that was mercied or not, but I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, why it's like 30,000 art coins all the time. So there you go, there you guys have it. Midway was, she played hard to get, and I'm overall pretty happy with what we got. I didn't really care about the cannon too much. We had a lot of gold, and we did pick up Evo, which was a nice addition because you don't always get that chasing the main ship. So hell yeah. And yeah, I'll get back to you with Midway, guys. Peace out. This is a long video. Love y'all.